Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. To return this, Marcus Jones. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, Milrow. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set to go now from the 35.
Unlock line. Unlock. Ready.
Walker on 1st down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Track him 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. It's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28.
19, Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready, right?
Milrow from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Milrow's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Running left. Here's Walker. The drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Staying with Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red end zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's May. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd and 10. No room to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Walker again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Ready?
Milrow now to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Here we go.
Walker. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. For big yards on the right side. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
May on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. May now from the gun. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Following the play, got somebody in some discomfort, Brock. Timeout calls as they head to take a look at Isaiah Likely. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air yet again, May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Henderson on first and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the films to find all these plays. The runs and the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's May to the air. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They give now to Henderson. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To throw, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Crazy.
May now on third down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Trap 60. 60 Vices.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete right side. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Liking.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks are running away so far with a 27-zip gain.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Patriots nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. We've set it downs from the 37. Trying an inside give to Henderson. He's pushed straight ahead. That's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out fourth down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. It's May from the end zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hey, here comes crazy. Hey, what's up?
Throwing again here from the end zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now Seattle's going to call it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Patriots have their punching unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get it.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Milrow
from the gun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. The sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this third and long.
Patriots into the dime, third down.
18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Taken right at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the follow? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
And they're going to spike this one. Wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, New England.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. May has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal from the left hash, 34 yards away. Borregales connects, and that lowers the gap to 25 points. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
60 Eagles, go!
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves.
The play fake, he'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They were looking out of bounds. We've got third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here. Alert! Alert! No.
Handoff running left, Walker. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go. Set. Liking it.
From the gun, Milrow. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. Big strike here to Williams. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a New England first down.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Patriots.
May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
May trying again here on second. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Hey, here goes throw.
They'll air it out on third. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, then the other areas of the team pick each other up. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Room to work at the 35. He's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
Now a give running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Hold it ready.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the air. Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep the pedal forward and adding 6 more.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 6. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's made in the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun handoff. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And that should be Seahawks football. Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely. They give up the gut to Walker, and he gets a few on the plunge forward. This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7 at the Patriots 35-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Find some time left. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one. Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Shotgun now from Milrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun on third down. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Elliott connects there. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Maine looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. We've set it downs from 37. May on 1st and 10. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He had it for a moment for a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, it's May. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here's May. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jair Brown has it. We'll get some extra help with that return, and after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 6 at the 16-yard.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a leg. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On the ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action here. It's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 77.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down throw here from Milrow. Moving way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Milrow. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go. Ready.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's got it. It's in close. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Let's go. Ready.
On third down, Walker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Here we go. Smash. Shot alert.
They'll try and punch it in. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Seahawks keep running away with this. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 16. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. He motioned the tight end over. And now on third down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks nearing their first win of the season. Offense to the line for second down.
Buffalo 18. Hey.
Here's Milrow to throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. short of the 30.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Burrow throwing on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks throw 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
Patriots 16.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
At the 43-yard line.
May now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs. We practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on, ready.
Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6